Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Mr. Hurricane and this is the Backbreaker Season Mode series. Today we're taking on the Denver Outlaws in the 5th game of the season. We sit here at 3-1, the Outlaws are 2-2, and we are coming off the most clutch game maybe of the entire series, as we defeated New Orleans on a last-second touchdown. The unlikely hero for us, Vladimir Mims. So we hope to keep it rolling here against Denver. By the way, we are scouting 3 tight ends this week. We'll see how they are after this game today. And I saw a pretty funny comment on last video about how I have been trying to replace Todd Strong, even though he's making plays. And yeah, maybe Strong is reliable at times, but we could use a second tight end at least, right? Anyway, let's get it going today. So here's Denver. Wow, we are built like into the side of a canyon here. That's pretty interesting. Maybe this was a little bit cheaper to build. You know, a little less steel going into the entire stadium. I'm not sure. I'd love to see how much this stadium costs to build. But let's get it going. Denver and Minneapolis as the Storm look for win number 4. This is Cullen's son, and it's time to get us going. Son, kick us off. We're ready here in game number 5. We are racing down the middle here with Casey Dunning as the ball carrier is brought down at the 37.5. It's not always pretty with this team, but as long as we find a way to win, that's what matters. And we did that last episode, although it was pretty close to not going that way. Noble's throw is offline. But if Mims had dropped that game-winning touchdown, wouldn't that have been something? Mims has, you know, his reputation is basically coming from the Jaguars series. He used to drop a lot of passes, and he's dropped some in here, but you know what? Got to give him credit for the play he made for us last time out. So let's try getting this stopped now. It's 3rd down and 3. Denver keeping things pretty compact to open up the game as they will throw a quick pass for a 1st down. And a tackle's made after a 12-yard gain. Let's go to the strong side. 3-by-1 as they stack receivers on this side in the flats. Go ahead, go out of bounds. Showing blitz here. We're not bluffing either. Kobe McBride, here he comes on the blitz as the tackle's made again. Only 2 yards here as Denver isn't doing anything too exciting on us so far. 3rd down Denver. Need to get to the 34-yard line. And knocked away. Good coverage on the outside. I did not see the number though. You can see the pass headed to the outside, but Michael Tate, our career leader in interceptions, uses his head to make this play. Now, as exciting as it is to win as time expires on your first points of the game, I wouldn't mind getting points elsewhere. Just kidding, I'm not returning that. Ooh. It almost took a good bounce for him, but we'll begin at our 20-yard line. I'm sorry, Todd Strong, I'm only trying to get a 2nd tight end. I promise. Strong is open, and he makes the catch for us. 1st down, gain of 21. Todd Strong actually led us, I believe, in receiving yards last episode. So, might be a little bit more valuable than I thought. But still, I want more speed. Anywhere I can add additional players. On the outside. Got it there in time. That's 16 yards to Trevor Holbrook, one of our fastest players. Speaking of speed, why don't we head to the bunch formation and get Maurice Hooper into the game. I forget exactly where he lines up when we align to this side. Let's take off here, Smiley. Oh, he missed. That's going to work to our benefit. This is Harold Smiley. Oh, come on. Don't be a sore loser just because he juked you out. Let's get some points actually in the 1st quarter. I feel like that never happens. Riley losing 2 as the ground game has just been struggling all year just to get going. So a 2nd and long now after the failed run. And we'll go to Strong. No gain, though. Could not get the second foot down. Wasn't who I intended to throw it to, but it ended up being the right decision based on what the defender did in coverage. Anyway, third down. And here we go. Down the middle. No, he overthrew him. Come on, Smiley. You can't miss that throw. We could have had a touchdown right there to Maurice Hooper. Still, though, not going to complain about potential opening drive points. And I say potential because we have some serious wind today, 17 miles per hour. Cullen Sun kicking into it. No, it's no good. Come on, man. The kicks lately have just been so mean to me. There's either wind or I do something wrong. So they take over here at their 5-yard line, and they'll dump it off and get 6. Gotta watch the quick passes out of this to the tight ends. Hanging on to the football all day. Now going deep, and it's incomplete. Can we please get some pass rush? I have not really had to say Seamus Haynes' name at all this season. He's not on the field now, but I just remembered that. Here's Franklin Fitzgerald as McBride blitzes, and the redirection will not get the first down. Now we can take this punt, no problem, as Agnew will get underneath it, gathers it in. Couple good moves here. Agnew delivers a solid return. I wish it showed the gain. But I know we're opening up here. Probably in field goal range because now the wind should be in our favor. But the wind on this game is so weird. I'm not even sure what direction it's facing right now. Can't trust it. Floating outside. Nice ball placement for Maurice Hooper, who gets 16. Really excited to get Super Mega Baseball back in the mix on this channel again. It's been absent since the show came out, which is now, a couple months ago. Taking off here, Smiley. Come on, man. You got this. Smiley, touchdown. No one home for the Denver Outlaws. That's how it's done right there. Now, it's only the second best rushing touchdown by a quarterback in this series. However, this will definitely be a nice second place option as we flood versus man coverage, which means there's no help over there. There's nothing. They're all worried about their assignments. So, with the opening, Smiley can take off. It just takes one evasive maneuver. There's the juke and the speed to score. And just so I know for sure, we are with the wind right now, as we should be. It's just I tried playing the wind strategies earlier in the series, and it didn't work. So I'll have to pay attention on all these kickoffs and whatnot, just to make sure I get myself into the right situations. But 7-0 Minneapolis. That was a great score by Smiley. We'll look to continue what has been a good start to the game for us. Here's Casey Dunning. Can't make the tackle, but they will open up at the 29-yard line. And we are going to get a little aggressive here. Why not? They might be running it, and if so, they're probably running into one of our blitzers. Let's hope anyway. Here's Seamus Haynes getting driven back off the snap as they lose 2. Michael Bryan on the nickel blitz. Why not give it a chance? And a quick throw to negate the rush as they get outside. Can't see anything, and they get 25 yards. D. Hightower. I thought he played linebacker for New England. Who is this guy? I should get these younger cornerbacks into the mix as well. They're way too talented to not get any snaps. Here is a handoff, and Kobe McBride makes the stop. Here, you want to see some rookie cornerbacks? I know I do. I want to see, we had Chance Gilbert on the outside, but I also want to see a little bit of Alex McCaffrey. So, let's go McCaffrey over Bryan. See how he does. Anybody else I want to get some snaps? Haynes isn't doing much. Nah, we'll stick with what we have right now. But let's see if maybe Alex McCaffrey can make a play here. Number 23. They will play action. Throw it away. And a quick slant now, intercepted by Von Brown. Wow, against the slant. What a great play by the veteran linebacker in his 3rd season. Trying to throw the slant, good angle of it here, and he just turns around at the right moment. And this is Minneapolis football. So let's get to the ground game here and see if we can get down the field again. Wow, 5 decks in this stadium. Why stop there? Why not go to like 17? You got the height, probably. Lost it 2 though, as we just cannot run. Briley's got to play some receiver, maybe change positions, because we are not getting the most out of his ability this season. Now, there's some coverage there, but a perfect throw will make that not matter. 17 to Hooper. Smiley having himself a nice game, although he did miss a throw earlier. I will cut him some slack. 40-yard line here. Oh, fumble on the play, and we kept it. And I can't replay it because I already got to this point, so sorry. That is weird. But thankfully now that won't happen again. Come on. Different receiver. Got it away. Intercepted. I was having one heck of a time there just trying to get selected on the right receiver. And then he has just enough space to get his feet in bounds. All right, that drive. Let's pretend that possession never happened. Sorry, Von Brown. Couldn't do anything with that interception. And another one! Sammy Hollins takes this away. 2 picks in 2 throws for the Outlaw quarterback. He's got to be more careful on these quick passes. Again, I'm going to try a 1st down run. But honestly, the stretch hasn't worked that well this year. What I think has worked better has been inside zone. So maybe I'll start trying that a little bit more. Normally inside zone isn't too kind to me, but might be our best choice moving forward. He's separating now. Late separation on the route and a great catch for number 15, Donovan Ashley. Now we got something going in the red zone, and we are going to dump pass. Briley is going to get the football, and we have him outnumbered right now. Don't let him align. Lob out. There's Briley. Getting 3. Wonder if this corner route can get open in the end zone. This might be a tough play for Smiley. He's going to lob outside. Okay. Thank you, sideline. And it's 3rd and 7. Not going to lob it to Strong. Instead, got it! Touchdown, Clint Porter. He got wide open. How do you leave a defender open like that in the middle of the end zone? Let's watch this back. Just want to check what they would do here. How are you going to handle the route there by Strong to the end zone? Actually, he's open. I didn't think he would be. I figured, yeah, they're going to cover him. That safety over the top is going to take care of it. He was actually really slow. But, thankfully, look at this. Wide open Clint Porter for 6. Let's see the throw from Smiley come in. As he stays well protected. Easy pitch and catch with about 7 defenders closing there. The Outlaws have thrown 2 straight interceptions. Let's try to make it 3. As they only have a few seconds to go in this half. They will throw into the flats now as they end the interception streak. And that was kind of a scary play right there. He almost got past like 3 defenders and broke free. So the best part about these situations is they're probably not going to have any extra blockers. Well, now they look like they're going to run the football. And it's a quick throw. Denied. There's Alex McCaffrey. And, intercepted Michael Tate. We got our 3rd. And Tate is denied a touchdown. We go user pick this time. 3 in the first half. That is how it's done right there. What a dominant showing for us. Do we even have to play a second half? Looking to go up 3 scores. Into the end zone. Oh, we gave it right back. They've been covering that much better now. Okay, that was bad. I'm sorry. That's 2 interceptions now we've wasted by throwing 2 back. Okay, last play of the half as Denver has 2 seconds left. Can they get an 80-yard touchdown? Nope. That takes us to the end of the first half. We lead 14-0. It's time to get this second half underway and hopefully no more turnovers for us. I don't mind forcing a few more. We have 3 already. Could have made this lead a little bit bigger, but made some mistakes. However, we can correct stuff, I believe. We're going to try inside zone now. We're not going to try the same runs that I normally choose. We're going to try to get Briley some room up the middle. Easier said than done, though. I still want to get the football to Briley one way or another. Break open Dom. Wow, that's behind him and he was covered anyway. So 3rd down. Got to get 10. They bite on the pump fake. Oh, come on. We had Holbrook fall down and Ashley was covered, so I wasn't going to force it. And again, we are with the wind. So it's like 1st and 4th. You get to have the wind advantage or whatever. 2nd and 3rd, it's the same, which is really strange. But here we go. Daquan Foster kicks it away. Oh, look, the hero from last week, Vladimir Mims. Not the best tackler on the team, but he gives 100% effort. And a pass to the flats now. And look who's out there again. That would be Michael Tate. And let's blitz here. Oh, they handed it off in time. Almost got there with Sammy. Well, probably can't call this blitz against this personnel. So, we won't. We audible to something a lot more boring. Sorry. 3rd and 3 for Denver. And the pass is intercepted. The rookie, Kobe McBride, picks off the 4th pass of the day. What a game. We had that Smiley touchdown run. We have 4 interceptions. This is a fun one. And let us continue. Separate, please. Throw it away. Throw it away. I want to keep the clock moving, though. So, Briley up the middle. Nice job there finding 2 yards. And we are back to pass again. Oh, my. He closed quickly. That is another sack for the Denver defense. And this will end the possession. So, 14-0 as Denver is keeping it possible that they could get back in this game. But their offense is not helping at all. 4 interceptions. And, I mean, are they really going to be done there? They continue to throw it right into our zone coverage, so we're going to do zone the rest of the game. No need to play man against this team. 1st and 10 from the 45. And they'll dump it off in the flats. Alex McCaffrey on the stop. Blitzing here, McKnight. As they go down the middle, that's trouble. And they get 26. Now, what's funny there is I called man because I wanted to blitz a safety there. Couldn't find a safety blitz in time that was from zone. So now we will do zone blitz. Alex McCaffrey, the nickel cornerback. He's picked up. They'll float it outside. What are you doing there, Chance Gilbert? Tackle made by McKnight. Denver's making this interesting all of a sudden. And that's an incompletion. It looked like a touchdown. We get the hit at the final moment, though. Let's watch it back. So close. But Von Brown with his 2nd big play in the passing game today. Come on, Seamus. We could really use that power. Haynes. Oh, no, that wasn't good. Into the flats. Oh, couldn't chase him out of bounds. He almost scores, but now it is 3rd and goal from the 1. They just need 1 yard. Here in the eye. It's a run and we'll stuff it with Michael Tate. Get out of here with that. There is the captain of this defense, Michael Tate. And they are going to go for it. Swap to cover 3, everybody. Get in position for a turnover on downs. Come on. Short. Out of bounds. And we do get the stop. But we don't need another late fourth quarter collapse on this channel. We need to win this game. It's just getting a little bit more interesting than it has to be. So let's run the football here. Try to get some breathing room. Riley. 3 yards. And now time for another one. Riley up the middle again for 8. Those of you who have been talking about more inside zone may be onto something here. At least we're not getting like -2s on plays where you have no chance. Let's go 2-minute warning now. I think the counter is just too slow to trust. So I'll try inside zone again. And we'll see if it can work. Riley. Oh, not this time. I don't really trust this play, but I really want to run it. I want to get to the outside. I want that speed to be put to use. Play clock winding down, please. Can our pulling linemen do their jobs? Well, come on, guys. With about a minute left to go, we're not running it here. No way. We are going 4 verticals. We got them to bite on the pump fake. Throw it, no! Safety! I held on to it way too long. No, not a safety. There goes the shutout. And now we're back into the wind again. Foster with the boot. And Denver will be taking over around midfield after a terrible play. Ever since we scored that second touchdown, the offense has not been very good. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully we at least finish this game strong and don't let them get back into this game. But they're still down by 2 touchdowns. So, Kobe McBride, that is ruled a sack. There's got to be a lot of frustration on this team right now. They have turned it over 4 times, and now our blitzes are starting to become a problem. Quick throw. No room. Throw it. Oh, we're just a little bit behind the play. 4th down and 5 now. It's their last chance. Everybody's making plays today. There's time for one more. And that is incomplete. Covered by Hollins and Tate. Turnover on downs. And I just want to get some extra practice in on inside zone, because this might become something we rely on a lot more moving ahead. So I just want to get some reps. There's one. And, okay, a short gain there. Trying to test the consistency of it. Oh, should have gone left there. I'll run one more as time expires. This time from the ace package, we'll run the dive, but against an 8-man box, I'm not expecting anything to happen on this. Last play of the game, Riley through the middle for about 5. Time expires, and this game is over. A 14-2 win. Yes, we just allow a safety. That is all. But all in all, a very good game for us. Harold Smiley still player of the game. Kobe McBride gets it on defense. He had an interception, the first of his career, along with a sack. So, how do we top that one? 4 interceptions, a very exciting victory. How do we cap this episode off? The tight ends. Well, how come we have no scouting report here on Carlo Lee? I must have just added him to the list, and he didn't get scouted. So, Kurt France, first off, is a bronze, so we take him off the board. Frankie Thrasher, very cool name, but he's not very fast. And Lloyd Hilliard, also not very speedy. Todd Strong has a lot of focus. Just isn't the fastest guy out there. I just want to get some more speed so he can run some different routes, like the out and up with a tight end that requires a lot of time to get open. You like to minimize that with some added speed on the team. So I'm going to take Thrasher off the board as well, and we'll leave Hilliard because he would be better than Dugan at second tight end, or Duggan. Used to Jeff Dugan with the Vikings. That was a while ago now. Anyway, we won, and now what are we doing next? The Fresno Wildfires, as we've won 2 in a row. And Fresno Wildfires, I'm still scrolling, that's not good. They are 0-3-2. They've tied twice, lost 3 games. Let's not be their first win next year, or this year. So let's see who we want to scout for next episode. I'll scout we already have Carlo Lee on the board there. 4-3. Better have that speed I'm looking for. Otherwise, let's go find a strength running back or something. Just to have another option. Let's see what Reese McNabb can do along with Caden Jones, who runs a 4-4. I'm very interested in Jones. So we'll see how those 3 players are next episode. Thank you all for watching and supporting the series here on Backbreaker. If you're having a good time, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave your feedback in the comment section. What did you think of today's game? And check out the rest of the content here on my channel. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Have a great day.